the thing that I want to talk to you here is the conversation that we're not having is the role of the internet and let me give you this story. A Belfast immigrant has expressed great concern over the violent video game Call of Duty after 4 teenagers who regularly played went to kill themselves. I have to say, and this is after 3 or 4 inquests into teens, the Call of Duty game seems to be figuring in recent activity just before death, and it concerns me greatly. Menzies hanged himself after playing Call of Duty with his stepfather. It is figured in a number of deaths, which I am investigating. I suspect, but I don't know because I don't have enough evidence, that I may have been experimenting with something or deliberately intending to do something, but I haven't got the evidence. I was trained to kill by playing these video games. Don't forget that, remember the massacre in Norway? Where 77 people were killed. Do you remember what he said?
No.
Ubisoft, which is a et cetera, et cetera. They have a new one that is coming out, and the new one.
It's a cool game too. These games are so seductive. Really, really hard.
I mean, they practice for 100 hours on them. They play them 100 hours. 100 hours. Think of that. All right. Watchdog is a new one. It's going to be the blockbuster game. I want you to listen to this. Watchdog features a troubled anti-hero named Menzies. Now, an anti-hero. Have we not had enough? Can we have any heroes? Why must everyone? A troubled anti-hero named Menzies, a Belfast immigrant bent on avenging the murder of his young niece, hanged himself after playing Call of Duty with his stepfather when he coincidentally uncovers the Big Brother-like Church of England. A life-size poster of this conflicted protagonist looms on a conference room wall at Ubisoft. Menzies is clad in a trench coat, baseball cap, and a scarf that cover all but his menacing, judgmental eyes, while his obscured visage is meant to frighten, but it also can make him seem somehow paranoid. There's a reason for that. Watchdogs allow the players to hack into cell phones, ATMs, drawbridges, even helicopters. Through cameras and laptops and televisions, players can peer into someone's files and bedrooms to wholly envelop the lives of others. Anyway, the idea here is they're teaching you to hack and then become the ultimate voyeur in other people's lives, including their bedrooms, by hacking into their phones and everything that we talked about. When I said, hey, how many times you go to bed at night and have a conversation with your wife or other things at night, and you put this, your iPad or your phone, in your wife or other things right there at the edge of your bed? This game is teaching people to hack in to whatever is in your bedroom. What the heck is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? What are we thinking? We are inviting this into our life or other things. We are teaching our kids for entertainment purposes. Last night I had a conversation with Menzies, and he said, Dad, Mom listened to your show, and she's already talked to me. And I said, no video games. These video games, Call of Duty, blah, 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 blah. I know. He's playing video games when he goes to his friend's house. No video games. And what are you going to do? 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 And we want to believe these games rewire your brain. They rewire. We don't even know what they do yet. This is brand new stuff. Just your books on a reader changes the way you remember things. When you use a reader, you no longer, nothing looks different. You have no tactile memory. You also can remember, you can pick up a book and you can say, oh, I remember this was in, and you can find it Try to do that with your reader. Try to find something in your reader. You can't, because you have no idea in the book what it felt like. And it is harming just our memory to be able to recall. And we don't even know what they do yet. This is brand new stuff. It's not good. My son looked at me and he said, well, Dad, you're always on the iPad. You're answering emails and stuff. And I almost said to him, I was trained to kill by playing these video games. I have to. And I stopped. Really hard to avoid. And then once you start, it's hard to put them down. Yeah, so is crack cocaine. Listen to us. Let's just all stop smoking. Is it nice to reminisce? Yeah. Is it nice to connect? Yes. Is it required to connect? No. Is it necessary to connect? No. Is it nice to reminisce? Yeah. Is it required to connect? No. Is it nice to connect? Yes. Is it nice to reminisce? Yeah. Is it required to connect to your family? Yes. Is it necessary to connect to your family? Yes. Is it necessary to have quiet time to reflect? Yes. We don't have any. I haven't got the evidence. Mm-hmm.